Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to our weather preparedness and flood cameras press conference. I know it's hot, so we're going to try to get this going as soon as possible. So here we have our Fort Bend County Judge, Mr. KP George.
Yeah. Thank you, Milton. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you could hear me. Let me just trying to make some space here. Good morning. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for being here about this press conference. It is very important. We discuss as we are in the middle of a hurricane season, and I don't know you remember today. Last year something happened. Today is the first anniversary of Hurricane Beryl. Last year, July 8th, that happened. So it reminds us the importance of preparing. I'm KP George, your Fort Bend County Judge. Safety and well-being of our residents is always been our number one priority. And when it comes to me, when it comes to our Commissioner's Court, and we take it very seriously. And of course, you know that we are faced with unprecedented weather events. You know, it's happening everywhere, and I will ask everybody to stand up for 30 seconds to remember, just remember, the victims of Kirk County and our hill country area. The tragic thing happened to so many families, devastated by it. If you could stand up and we could observe a moment of silence. Thank you so much. I always say preparedness is peace of mind. It is not just reacting to the storms. It is actually about getting ready before it comes. That is, and we are actually, as you all know, that emergency management is one of the reasons I ran for this office, and we came a long way in Fort Bend County. And Fort Bend County is also a pass-through county. That means we are not just taking care of our residents, and hundreds and thousands of people need to maybe pass through our county, coming from Brazoria County, coming from south, Jackson, Wharton. There are so many counties, and so we wanted to make sure we give, get out of the way so that they could reach wherever they wanted to go, because we are a pass-through county. And with that, and also I wanted to say, encourage every family in Fort Bend County to take time. And we said this many times, I'm repeating it, and it's worth repeating again. Take time to review your emergency plan, and make sure where you're going to go in case there is an evacuation needed, and know who you're going to call, and more importantly, stay informed. Our Office of Emergency Management, our other jurisdictions, government, MUD, LID, cities, and everybody do a much better communication, much better coordination than ever before. So stay tuned. And also I will say that it's about saving life. And you saw that what happened over the weekend. It's about saving life. And our county has grown rapidly. It means that we have greater responsibility. We are making real investment to protect our people, especially those who are most vulnerable. And I always say, our seniors, children, families with limited financial resources. And of course, this is a community-wide effort, and I'm proud for our teamwork. And as I mentioned, we work very closely with all our first responders, MUD district, LID district, local governments, when you talk about cities and others, and of course our community volunteers. And today we are here to celebrate few things, what we have accomplished as far as emergency management is concerned. First of all, I'm standing right in front of our remote command center, which is thanks to our team. They went and got this mobile unit. Is going to allow us to go wherever there is a need. If there is maybe no power, but there is maybe no internet connection and all that stuff, but still we are operational because of this vehicle. And I am so proud to see that this is going to be one of the icon of Fort Bend County Office of Emergency Management. And next, we have been working almost 6 years to put our flood camera system or flood camera network in place, and it took a while, but today we came long way, and we are actually, as we engage in talk about this hurricane season. And you remember the flood camera system is so important. You remember one of the reason many people got stuck during Hurricane Harvey. At the time, based on limited availability of information, judge or Office of Emergency Management said, okay, take this route. By the time the people got there, it is already flooded, or that not possible. So this flood camera system network is going to help us to make sure we are going to get real-time information about our county various flood-prone areas, real-time visuals in all these areas, enabling emergency team to respond quickly and keeping our residents informed when it matters most. Expand Fort Bend County website. I don't know we launched a website to support our businesses and all other entities. Fort Bend County website, and that is also going to be adding disaster recovery mitigation section, real-time alert and notification, and of course we are going to have, for the small businesses, we are going to have Fort Bend County Hazard Mitigation Plan is accessible there, and of course we have disaster assistance resources for small businesses, including SBA programs. Visit helps.fortbendcountytx.gov disaster recovery tab. You would be able to find all these new resources. These are game-changing tools, not just for our response team, but for safety and peace of mind for every families in Fort Bend County. And the best of all, we are already making a difference, and we are staying connected with our citizens, our stakeholders. And this is a community-wide effort. Office of Emergency Management, Fort Bend County Sheriff Department, and also our county commissioners, and they are the reason why we are where we are. I want to recognize also IT and Engineering Department. I want to recognize Centerpoint Energy for their cooperation. At this time, I would like to invite our Office of Emergency Management Manager, Greg Babs, to give more details on all these new things we are presenting to the citizens of Fort Bend County and for their safety. Greg, please go.
Good morning. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the press for being here today for this event. Today marks 1 year of Hurricane Beryl's challenges. Our community was tested on our resilience. In that time, Fort Bend County has not only recovered, but emerged stronger, more coordinated, more prepared to face future threats, natural or man-made. Over the past year, Fort Bend County Office of Emergency Management, in coordination with the County Judge's Office and full support of Commissioner's Court, has taken bold, strategic steps to enhance our county's emergency response capabilities. Together, we have submitted more than $13 million in mitigation grant funding, a monumental effort made possibly by dedication and expertise within all of the departments in Fort Bend County, to include our jurisdictions. These projects represent long-term resilience, not just for today, but for generations to come. As you can see behind me, I have levels of response assets that have come from multiple layers of funding in this county due to all the work that these fine individuals have done over the past couple years. Behind me is the command vehicle we just required this year. Under county funds, at a discounted rate, we were able to get this amazing vehicle, like the judge said, to respond when you can't respond. The deployability is immense. Our UTV, just aside, another grant, UASI, Urban Area Security Initiative grant asset that we brought into this county, along with other UTVs that we've supported other first responders in this county, to include hazmat and EMS. Another grant-funded project was our command van that we brought in after COVID that we were able to bring in. We've got actually 2 of these that we can deploy. The judge talked about our flood mitigation project that we've got going on for video imaging throughout the county. Currently, we've got cameras throughout the county that we are currently in the test phase. You'll be able to see some of this action inside the EOC and how we're able to monitor that stuff on a daily with some AI capabilities that we're going to put into that place that will alert us when there's flood in those areas. Those cameras are going to be expanded in the next couple years up to 50 cameras throughout the county for those areas. Fort Bend County is also proud to actively manage and support millions of dollars on Homeland Security grant every year, including Anti-Terrorism Urban Area Security Initiative grant. These funds, awarded with no local match, have equipped our first responders and support personnel at levels with the tools, training, and technology to respond to a wide array of threats and hazards. From municipal departments to county-wide assets, these resources are helping build seamless, integrated, mission-ready response framework. Our emergency management approach is rooted in our partnerships. We believe that our strength lies in our unity across jurisdictions, across our departments, and across regional boundaries. Whether responding to domestic threats, natural disasters, or regional incidents like the ongoing Hill County floods, Fort Bend County has been in constant communications since the beginning with state and local officials of that flood response. Our Emergency Operations Center has actively coordinated offers of assistance and deployed multiple specialized units to support the response efforts out there. One of the most pressing topics during this and any emergency is public alerting communications. In Fort Bend County, we have taken a proactive response. Through strategic outreach campaigns, public education, and ongoing system testing, we are improving our emergency alerting capabilities to ensure that every resident receives timely, accurate, and actionable information. In the coming months, we are forging a plan to do a large-scale alert system test in November, and will be conducted to reinforce our commitment to preparedness. The road ahead is always uncertain, but one thing remains constant: our vow to remain vigilant professionals and guardians of Fort Bend County. Every action we take, every grant we pursue, every resource we deploy is grounded in our mission to protect lives, property, and the future of this country. We are better today because of our hard work, collaboration, and unwavering resolve of the people who serve this county. We are Fort Bend strong, and we are always ready.
Thank you, sir. And I just wanted to reiterate the fact that other than the flood camera, all this equipment you see around is all grant funded. We are able to go and get this for the benefit of our citizens, no cost to Fort Bend County. But we are always looking for these resources so that we could make sure we are prepared. At this time, I will invite Fort Bend County Commissioner Precinct 3. Commissioner Myers, please come and make a brief remark.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Very brief remarks. First of all, thank you. Congratulations to Judge George, Director Babst, and the staff for acquiring all of this for the safety and security of our residents. Unfortunately, the terrible tragedy this weekend continues to remind us of the necessity of being prepared, not just for the counties, but also for our residents. Fort Bend County is a very fast-growing county. We're adding 50,000 residents every year, and it's important. Most of them have not been through a major hurricane event, and it's important for them to be aware that hurricanes are very dangerous, and hopefully we can do a great job of keeping them up to date and informed, and the kind of equipment we have here is going to enable us to be able to keep them up to date and informed of what is going on real time, so that they can take appropriate action. So again, thank you all for being here, and thank you for allowing me to make a few comments.
Yeah. Thank you, Commissioner. Appreciate it. And I just wanted to say this: a number of people need to be recognized here, and I just wanted to say the Sheriff Department is represented here, Captain Butnick. and of course Fire Marshal, and our EMS Director, Mr. Wade, and who else is here need to be recognized. And there is all these people working so hard collectively. Our goal is to bring everybody together so that we will make sure Fort Bend County is served the way they deserve to be served. And at this time, we will ask media if you have any questions specifically. Otherwise, we will conclude with thanks. And I know that it is hard, and it is. I didn't plan this time, by the way, and that is Greg and his team did. So that's you. That's on you, not me. And so I appreciate you all coming, and I appreciate your time. Yes,
How many flood cameras are there, and where are they located?
Greg, come on up. Come on up.
Yeah, currently for the flood camera system, I've got 6 flood cameras in prioritization right now. When we looked at Harvey inundation mapping, where were those key levels that got hit flood first? So we've got those cameras in test phase right now. You'll be able to see those once you get into the EOC. And then we're going to expand up to 50 cameras by the end of next year. And then those will integrate also into our TechStock cameras, our toll road cameras, and then our traffic management cameras that we have all throughout the cameras, or through the county.
Any other question? And this is hard here. Assuming there is no other question, I really wanted to thank each and every one of you for being here. And I just want Fort Bend County residents to understand we are doing everything possibly we can do to help and support if in case there is an emergency arrives. And we are prepared, but are you prepared? And I always conclude this conversation with help us to help you, having a plan and all that stuff we discussed. And God bless you all. Let's have a safe hurricane season 2025. Thank you.